Speaking of the internet, Buffalo Bills social media account, I found a video, I think that is maybe calmed our
fears,
worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Definitely.
Because we as a show that love Bills Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
mute his mic.
Thank you.
He's a Patriot fan. We as a show that love Bills Mafia.
Without doubt.
Keep Ty's mic on. Turn your turn it. Turn it down.
You can mute mine.
Thank you. Look at that. Not a
I can't hear you. Can't hear you, Tom.
Can't hear you.
A little bit of snow.
You get
As a human who is a massive fan of Bills Mafia and their commitment and what they have to go through to showcase their commitment to their team, and the fact that they're getting a new stadium, and they were told some things about, hey, all of your hard work being a Buffalo Bills fan, all the blizzards that you sat through, all the tables that you went through, all the ketchup and mustard that's just been bukkakied all over your faces while watching these games. It's going to pay off, and we're appreciative. We're getting you a brand new home.
That's right.
And whenever they laid out this brand new home, like it was HGTV, as if you were seeing a before and after, potentially about a home in 3D, they had this beautiful stadium. Now, it wasn't in a dome, which a lot of people said, maybe, because the way the weather is. But the people of Buffalo said, this is Buffalo Bills football.
Yeah, that's right.
We need snow to be here. We want snow to be here. That is the city of Buffalo. We got that lake effect. We are northern in the altitude of the United States. Latitude.
Yep.
Latitude, fatitude.
Yeah, right here.
Like a belt.
As long as
Latitude,
there's
flatitude.
not too much snow.
But then, there's too much snow and people can't sit down and watch the game and they start throwing it in there and then everything happens. Nonetheless, you got a brand new stadium. Here's a 3D rendering of it. And these Buffalo Bills fans are jacked up.
Very.
You know what they were shown?
What was that?
What's that?
Big ass bison.
As they should be.
Big ass bison.
Massive.
This 3D rendering had these bison, maybe the size of the stadium itself.
Yep.
We got 4 stadium-sized things. What is it? What's one stadium, 3 bison that are roaming out in the front.
Yep.
It's the logo of the Buffalo Bills. A lot of people think it's buffalo. Buffalo is a water buffalo. It actually looks kind of weird. It's got this one.
Yep.
Different.
The buffalo that we all think is a buffalo is actually a bison, which is a much worse name than a buffalo. So, the bison should have been what the water buffalo was named, and the buffalo should have been what the bison was named. But nonetheless, the bison that were on display, massive bison.
Yeah, perfect.
Huge, beautiful, powerful. This is Buffalo.
That's right.
This is America. This is our team. Then from that point to the next rendering.
Yeah.
Who Shrunk the Kids?
I mean, by about 75%. Yeah, exactly.
Baby bison.
Downsizing.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
They put these bison in a little baby box and made them weak-ass bison.
They did.
Right.
Buffalo Bills hurt us. Be worried about this? Here's the video that was released.
There's been a lot of talk about the bisons out front.
Yeah.
We're spending a lot of time on the scale, the size, and what they look like. It'll give fans kind of an idea of how big we think they should be, which I know there's a ton of debate about.
Well, they're scaled right now is 16 feet tall. We like the size of it. We think it works for a variety of reasons. One of the first things that I
the hump or the
downloaded
head?
was the world's largest buffalo.
Hump.
We all agreed that it's cool because it's big, but there's no emotion there. There's no detail.
Duh.
It's just big. If you were to create a
Do a big
bison
one with emotion.
that is 40 feet tall, you're kind of then taking all of the rest of what we're doing out of proportion. We're not trying to say this is it. What we're saying is for
Kinda hung like a
scale,
buffalo.
this helps tell that story. Showing scale and showing movement and detail. What it will help show is that this is built for buffalo.
Great detail, that
and
dong.
appropriate,
Great
cool.
detail.
Like this is a cool factor.
Who carved the
I hope
dong?
that what's come across
That
is
guy.
that we dig into this.
Is that a tail or 2 dongs? Okay, so
That ball.
16 feet's big.
It's not bad, yeah.
16 feet's
It's not
big.
that big.
It'll play.
Did you see the big? He used the wide, the one. You can pick the width of the painting when you're drawing on a screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
He picked the fat
Yeah, that
one.
was
He
wild.
did.
If this thing was to go 40 feet tall, look at how much we'd be blocking off here. And it's like, that's a valid point. If I'm standing right on the other side of a bison, I don't I want to be able to see the stadium.
Yeah,
I want to see a big ass bison.
I agree.
16 feet's big though.
16 feet's good.
16 feet feels big.
Make one 40-footer then. Have the dad Bingo. there at 40-footer, the mom a 40-footer, and then a 16-footer.
And maybe make it like super thin and like fragile and be like, this is what could happen to a bison. So
Like
it
a
doesn't
what?
take it. And have it lined up like this with the stadium behind it. You know, so it's like maybe like 2D.
Ooh.
As opposed
Can
to
we climb it? Can
16
you pay
feet.
money to climb on top?
the one that hasn't eaten well?
Yeah.
No.
Can you, like, pay
Imagine
money,
Bills
you
fans
pay
jumping
20
off and
bucks.
hitting tables.
Would you climb one in the wild?
Yeah, well, it depends.
No.
Am I ranching with the Montana State Rodeo team?
I still don't
Good
think you
point.
should.
Then yes, you are.
Anyone's going to be able to get up on a 16-foot buffalo. You get 3 of your buddies' shoulder on top
Oh,
of
yeah.
shoulder, and then there's. I mean, I get it. But listen, pal. Okay, take your artist brain out of here. Like, I don't want to hear the. There's no emotion, and I don't want to hear that bullshit. All right, make this thing as
Put fire
big as
in its
fucking
eyes.
possible. All right, we need a 40-foot bison.
40 foot.
16 is not big enough. It's not.
I thought 16 was big. That's a basketball hoop and a half. That's a
Eyes
big
should light
bison.
up red, too.
It's not big enough.
The eyes should be electronic and light up red.
Can you imagine opposing teams walking in there and seeing a 40-foot bison?
40. Oh, yeah. You already won the game.
Yeah.
You already win.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah, so it's probably what? The top of the brick,
No, that's too
No.
tall.
No. right?
It should be the top of the
A
backboard.
little bit above the backboard.
A little bit.
So where the chains are, maybe, where the chains hang
less than
from?
that.
That's
It should
way
be.
too
It
small.
should be as tall as the top of the Thunderdome.
Yes. Agreed. Yeah. That's how big it should
I
be.
think it should be to the top of the brick, which is probably 24
Yeah.
or 20.
It needs to be higher than 16. 16 isn't an intimidating number.
Double.
You need to be able to Yeah. walk underneath it completely without ducking. Don't you think?
Exactly.
Boom. There you
Yeah,
go.
but I feel like these people say
Don't hit
Did
your
you
head
see
in the
how
dome.
the
if
thing
they
hung
would have
there?
given nobody touches the dong. The dong's going to be 7 feet tall.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. I'm nervous
I don't
what
think-
well, Bills
Mafia
Mafia
is
is going
going
to
to
do
do
something with that dong. You know that in your heart.
Yeah, Roy Hibbert said that he put icy hot on his ankles and was
Yeah.
worried that it was going to hit his.
Exactly. Had an issue.
Feels like this bison's potentially going to have a similar issue.
Oh yeah, people standing behind it with the ketchup and mustard squirters and just going crazy with those things. I mean, that's
So many tables are getting. You think they're running off the head of that? To put that picture back up.
In the video, it looked like there was chains. Though.
Oh my God! Think of Ricochet. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Running off the top of the hump back there
Yep.
to the head. He's doing shooting star probably.
yep.
How are they going to keep people off it, though? They're going to have to build a barricade around
That's why
it.
you gotta make it
people
bigger.
are going to climb.
In the
Yeah,
rendering,
really
it was a chained off area. It looked like.
That'll work.
Yeah, for sure. In Buffalo.
Well, if they listen, if,
They'll get there.
If I
They'll
was
get
a Buffalo Bill fan, I would respect those bison like I never respected anything.
But what
in,
if you
in my
wasn't?
life? Well, yeah, opposing fans you might have an issue, but if an opposing fan touches a bison, you're,
You gotta make it out of butter.
I don't want to say kill them, but
So that was obviously massive news out of Bills Mafia. 16 feet feels big to me
Yeah,
when I
it
went
is.
over there and looked.
I mean, I did see Bills Mafia was worried, though. Are they still going to have to bring shovels to shovel for the team, or are they going to provide them this year?
the new stadium, the
People
stands
got in the game and watched it,
It did.
didn't they?
Yes, they did. After they pushed the game
Only
back.
because that Steelers fan cleared all the snow for him.
Yeah, walking through in his
Guy
Woodson
did.
jersey.
He did.
Yeah.
I believe the Packers
He
sent
did.
them a video from 1942 when they had chutes that just sent all the snow down to the field. I think they're going to install that.
Well, they tried to do that, but then that one kid jumped in it. I think broke
Shirtless?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke that one.
That's once again, we love Bills Mafia.
Well, yeah.
And if Bills Mafia likes a 16, this kid, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, we're supposed to tailgate for the snow clearing removal? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. What a time. We were covering. That was not that
Yeah.
long ago.
No, it wasn't.
No.
We love Buffalo. Hey, let's go, Buffalo.
Here we go.
We love Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Emotion on that bison. They need to make it taller. What does it mean? He didn't see any emotion on the statue?
Yeah.
Well,
who
it's
cares?
stoic. A bison is stoic, obviously, because it's just outrunning its predator.
Well, if you want some emotion, then put a goofy ass facial expression on it. Boom.
They should be big enough that their eyes can be fire pits and just real fires in their eyes.
People can secure seats there to watch the game.
Now we're talking. Now we got some good ideas percolating
From
here.
the eyes of the bison.
Yeah.
Overlooking the stadium. Okay. See, it feels like you guys, if they would have said it was 24 feet, would have said we needed 48 feet.
C24 is a great number.
I'd be okay with 24.
Yeah, it is a very good number.
24 is good.
16 just does not. It just doesn't do it for me.
It's not my quinceanera.
16 is big.
But it's not big enough.
Yeah. I can get on somebody's shoulders and jump on the top of that thing. You don't want that to happen.
What happens if someone gets on top of it and dies? Then what?
then they're going to say.
So you guys are taking this angle that it needs to be bigger because you're better people than
Exactly.
everybody else.
We're better people than that guy. Yeah, we're trying to save the people of Buffalo.
You're looking out for Bill's Mafia.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we all know what Bill's Mafia entails. We know that
They're jumping off of things.
Yes, they're a rowdy bunch. And 16 feet is scalable. And those people are going to scale that son of a bitch. And someone's going to take a little, jump off it like a Ricochet shooting star. Someone might see him on Monday Night Raw do that at some point and say, I could do that off of Billy
Hardy?
Yeah, Billy the Buffalo. I'm going to
exactly.
hop on that thing and go do that.
Shane O'Mac.
That's not high enough for Shane O'Mac.
It's not.
That is not high enough for Shane O'Mac. What a psycho.
Yeah, lunatic.
How tall is that? Nah,
It's not tall enough.
It's only 16?
Add 40 feet to it.
we need to get that thing to 6 stories at least. If I'm going to jump off that. You like the Bills or no? You think that's 16 feet?
I don't think it's
Final
high.
word. You don't
Should be higher. 16 feet, we can probably get up there with 3 of us.
Boom.
So that's your guys' take is
If it's 16 feet, they're going to have people on top of that thing, and people are going to be falling off.
Yeah.
And
It needs to be a
dying.
showstopper. It
And
needs to be
24
like,
year commemorating
damn,
the
that's
greats,
huge.
too.
16 feet is gigantic. I mean,
No, that's just another statue. I mean, think of like Peyton's statue is probably 15 feet tall,
12.
isn't
I
it?
bet that's
Outside?
12.
Yeah, it's really high up. So think about a bison that's not nearly big
They should
enough.
put a foam pit around it.
Yeah, but like, or a moat. Peyton's a
Ball
person.
pit.
Yeah, ball pit would be sweet.
Peyton's a person. Clean.
Exactly.
This is a buffalo. Like no one's climbing Peyton to stand on top of his head. Like the people are going to climb the bison because there's room to hang out up there.
What if Colt's hat, climb up, sit on Peyton's shoulders?
Yeah, piggyback.
We had a buffalo in front of our old studio, and people would always climb that. Obviously, it was only like 4 feet up or whatever.
Yeah, that was
people would just
ground
jump-
level.
Yeah, people would just jump on that left and right.
Yeah, that was, and homeless people love getting up on top of that.
How big's that bull in Chicago or New York?
Those things are same
On
size
Wall
as
Street?
the
Yeah,
one
maybe.
next to the old office, I believe.
Anyways, I like the size, but until we see it in person, I don't think we can fully judge. Maybe bigger. I'm always on the fan of let's do it bigger.
You said 24. I think that's a very reasonable height.
Yeah.
16 bottom of chest,
Sure.
24 top
Exactly.
of chest. That's what you're saying, AJ?
That'd be perfect. Yes, you need to be able to walk fully underneath it without ducking, like a normal 6 foot
Well,
adult. Like a tunnel.
what about
The meat? Well, yeah, the meat should go over. You shouldn't be able to touch the meat because people will take advantage.
meat should be above your shoulder, but not head.
Yeah, exactly.
You should be able to walk by.
People get black eyes because they don't see and they walk and the tip of it just nicks them right in the eyeball. Right in the
Hey,
cheek.
what happened to Stan? Well, bison's meat.
Yeah. Well, no, the meat should be the play like a champion today at Notre Dame.
Smacking it.
Everyone needs to walk through it.
You're right.
Hey, touch OJ's meat today. Bang. Because they're naming it after Bill's legends, right?
All right.
I'm looking at the Peyton statue. Peyton statue looks like it's 16 feet.
That is not big enough if
Yeah.
it's 16.
Exactly. Look how tall those things are.
I'm hopping.
He's fit. Look how fit he is.
That one you can't tell from that angle.
Yeah, but you got a
Look at
guy's
his
head
forearm.
down
Look
here.
at the vein work in his forearm.
Yeah, he's jacked in it, obviously.
Nice.
Gave a little okay here. So, yeah, you make me look good, obviously.
Next year, we're going to have to climb on Peyton's
How tall is
Yeah,
that?
look, that's got to be 15 feet.
16, 15 feet. Because it's two array.
It's like 12 feet there, right?
That's not exactly right.
Ray's got the wrong. Yeah.
How tall is the guy reenacting it?
I'm saying 5'10". I'm guessing 5'10".
Yeah, 5'10". So yeah, that's 15-footer.
Fifth? You think that's three? That's like two of them, right?
Yeah, it's 12 feet maybe.
All right, anyways, good luck. We can't wait to see these big-ass bison that you guys are going to have in there.
Yeah.
Johnny and Ice looks good outside Edmonton.
Yes, he does.
Make it bigger.
Don Shula.
It's a nice one.
Tall. Look how tall that's 15 feet at least.
No way. What are we talking about?
Oh, maybe they'll build it up like that.
Oh, smart.
And then it'll be 16 feet up.
Put it up on a stage.
How they
No.
Yeah.
How they
It needs to be six. The bison
Pillars.
needs to
Put
be
each
6.
foot, each leg on a pillar,
Yeah, like
10 feet in the air.
because you can steal 4 feet on a statue.
Right.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
we're at 20 feet.
Yep.
Now we're dancing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, but bison they're not stage animals.
Well, you put like a mount, a hill.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Okay.
You like make it look like it's
They do love plateaus.
one of the rolling fields
Right. Yeah.
that he's running
Yeah.
alongside.
Look how tall the Statue of Liberty is. That thing's a statement piece. That's what we need.
That was from the
I
front.
don't disagree.
Let-